Data masking. Data masking is the second step into the Einstein trust layer. Einstein trust layer includes the various policies for masking the data so that companies can prevent the sensitive data being sent to LLM, and LLM is not aware about the actual data that is being sent to them. For example, we don't really want to send the name of the customer, name of the company's email, phone number, SSN, or any PII or health related data. Salesforce provides two types of data masking algorithm, or we can say two types of patterns that Salesforce provides. Number one is pattern based, where this pattern is going to be applied into the context, into the data that is available into the prompt. The pattern is going to utilize the regex to identify if it is an email, it is a phone number, it is a credit card number, social security number, or there are different sensitive information. The pattern is going to identify, mask them, and a unique key will be associated against every masked number, every masked detail, so that whenever the LLM is giving the response back, they can utilize the same mapping, and that mapping can be utilized to demask the data, and the actual data can be displayed to the end user. The LLM is also trained in such a way that if the no pattern is identified, still they can mask the information like the name of the customer or name of the companies. Second pattern is field based, where metadata can be leveraged to identify if a field is marked as encrypted with the help of platform sealed encryption, or based on the data classification, sensitivity label, or the different classifications like PII, HIPAA, or any other laws that are enforced by the various countries. So LLM is also going to take in care that into the consideration. How it will look like? If we look at the data masking, this is going to be the input prompt, which is the quite similar prompt to the previous one which we have seen in case of secure data retrieval and dynamic grounding. The prompt is same, and what we can do is we can set up our Einstein trust layer, tell our trust layer what kind of data, what kind of data classifications, or what kind of data sensitivity label that Einstein trust layer need to mask, and based on your setting, based on your configuration, the Einstein trust layer is going to mask the data. How the mask data will look like? This is how the mask data is going to look like. If you can see here, the name of the company, which is the organization name, has been masked to some random values like organization underscore 5. Website has been masked, phone number is masked, the owner of the account is masked, and there would be different other sensitive information will be masked. This is the key, that is how it's going to look like. If you can see here, the email, which is janegray at uoa.edu, which has been masked to email address underscore 0. Now this is the mapping which Salesforce stores from their end, that is being completely taken care by the trust layer. And whenever the response come back from LLM, this mapping is being utilized to replace this encrypted, or we can say masked data with the actual data to display the result to the end user. Let's quickly see it in a demo. The very first thing that we will have to do is we will have to enable the Einstein trust layer in order to mask all this data. To enable that, we need to quickly log into our Salesforce org, navigate to the setup. You already have signed up for the Agentforce and Data Cloud enabled org, so navigate there and search for trust layer. Once you search for trust layer, you will find Einstein trust layer into the quick find box. Select that, it will take you to the brand new page, and what you have to do is you have to enable large language model data masking. Toggle this checkbox, and this data masking is going to help you to basically provide the various kind of sensitive data that you can mask. These would be the default enabled, like the name, email address, phone number, credit card, SSN, ITIN. You can enable the toggle for different fields as well, which is going to help you to mask the other sensitive information like company name and passport numbers. As we talked about, we also have field based metadata driven masking. We can enable the masking for our platform encrypted fields. We don't have the sealed encryption enabled, but we can still enable it. Different compliance categories, the data categories that we've talked about, like personally identifiable information, health insurance information, GDPR, PCI, different masking depending on for which customer you're working on. You can toggle one of the checkboxes, or you can toggle all the checkboxes, which is going to mask the data. Then the sensitivity label, data sensitivity label, which we can define at a field creation level. We can also mask this, which kind of data we really want to mask. For example, confidential, restricted, and mission critical, we want to mask these data. We can enable the toggles next to that. After we have enabled the required sensitivity information under Einstein trust layer, we can get back to our prompt which we were using in the previous video, and we click on preview. The account was already selected as University of Arizona, and we wanted to get the summary of this account. It will take some time to fetch the data securely from Salesforce, dynamically ground the data, and this time it will also mask the data, and we will also see the masking that is being implemented and where the details are stored. Now you can see here the account name has been masked the same way which we have seen into our slide, website, phone number, and if you scroll down to the related opportunities, then you might also see that the name of opportunity has been masked. If you scroll down to the related contacts, you will see the email has been masked, the name has been masked, phone number is masked. So depending on what kind of data, what sensitivity level you are masking, this is going to mask, and this is the prompt which will be sent to LLM. LLM is going to generate the response, and this is the response we are getting. If you notice that the response will have the correct data, provided all the details including the stakeholder details and other information, where you can see what masking has been done against which value. You will see a small sealed icon here into the response, and you will see all this masking, and this is the same you have seen into our slide, into our PPT presentation. So that's how basically the data masking works, which helps you or your company to make sure that your sensitive data, sensitive information is not being shared with LLM, and the information is secure at Salesforce end itself.